Hi geckos! We are going to be making a delicious recipe today. It's called pumpkin energy balls. These are a healthy snack. We've been learning about snacks this week in PE class. And so I wanted to share this really fun recipe with you guys because it's November and I know a lot of you like pumpkin and pumpkin spice things. So this will be a fun pumpkin treat. And plus, there's no baking. So all you have to do is mix together a bunch of ingredients and turn them, roll them into these little balls, and then you stick them in the refrigerator and then you can eat them or you can freeze them. So I wrote the recipe out for you. So I'm going to hold it up close so that you can either get a screenshot of it or take a picture of it. And I'll read over the list with you real quick. It says half a cup of canned pumpkin, 1 1/4 cup of dry oats, 1/4 cup of chopped nuts, 1/8 cup of raisins, though we're not actually going to put raisins in ours because my kids are not big raisin fans. It says 1/8 cup of chocolate chips, half a tablespoon of flaxseed, half teaspoon of vanilla extract, half teaspoon of cinnamon, half teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, half tablespoon of maple syrup, or you can use regular syrup, and then you roll them into 1-inch balls and place in the refrigerator or freezer. Then eat. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. So the first thing it calls for is half a cup of a heaping amount of canned pumpkin. So my kids actually helped measure that one out already for us. So we're gonna put that into our bowl first. Smells delicious. All right, and the second ingredient is 1 1/2 cups of the dry oats. And so I just got good old Food Lion generic brand of oats. And we're measuring out one cup. And then we have our 1/4 cup. There we go, 1 1/4 cup of oats. Next we have 1/4 cup of chopped nuts. Now, you could use just walnuts, you could use just peanuts, kind of whatever you like to eat. My kids like a variety of mixed nuts. That's one of our favorite snacks. So I had them chomp up, I stuck it on a plate and they chomped up nuts. So it was like a mixed nuts. And I've already measured it out, so I'm gonna pour that in. So that's 1/4 cup of chopped nuts. The next ingredient is 1/8 cup of raisin. And like I said, we're not gonna use raisins, but you guys are more than welcome to put raisins in yours. The next is 1/8 cup of chocolate chips. And I have that measured out here into a bowl, 1/8. And I just got the really tiny morsels. Can you guys see that? They're so cute. We are also going to add half a tablespoon of flaxseed. Now this is optional. If you don't have flaxseed, you don't have to put this in. Flax seeds, here, let me let you see. There are these tiny little seeds, and they're great in omega-3s, and they're really, they're just really healthy for you. So we're gonna add a flaxseed to the mix. The next ingredient is half teaspoon of vanilla extract. Hey buddy, my son wants to help, so he's gonna do that one. Can you say hi?
Hello.
This is Boone, he's in 6th grade. So buddy, we are on the half teaspoon of vanilla extract, okay? So can you pour that in there, and then we'll add that.
Okay.
And then while he's doing the vanilla extract, I'm gonna do half teaspoon of cinnamon, because that is, excuse me, buddy. All right, perfect. If you did a little extra, that's okay, I think. Ooh. All right, and half teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, you wanna pour that one in?
Okay.
And then half teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And that's over there, the pumpkin pie spice. And, actually, let's do it this way, where you stick the...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because you don't want too much of that spice. And then our last ingredient is 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup. And if you don't have maple syrup, you could use regular syrup. So either option will work. And the tablespoon measure is right here. Do you want to do this one, buddy?
Yes.
All right, so it's going to be 1 full tablespoon and then half of that. So he's going to pour that in. Okay.
And half of one.
Yep, and then half of one more. And then we're going to stir it all up. And it's going to become almost like a paste. The maple syrup is what's going to help it all stick together. So go ahead and stir it up, buddy.
Okay. Oh, there's charges.
Yep, that's fine. We'll wash it in a minute. Now, if you guys are doing this at home, make sure you clean up after yourselves, okay? So he's stirring it all up, stir it up real good. And your hands should always be clean before you cook, before you make any type of food. So if your hands are clean, you can get in there and kind of mush it all together with your fingers. Are your hands clean, buddy?
Yes.
Okay. You can go ahead and do it with your fingers.
Okay.
I can smell the spices and the pumpkin. It smells really good. So once we have it all mixed up, and it's going to be messy and sticky, so you want to make sure you wash your hands once you're finished. But what we're going to do is we're going to start to make it into little 1-inch balls. And then once we have those balls, I have a plate with just some foil, or you could use, I think wax paper or parchment paper is what they call it. I'm not sure. And then we're going to create the little 1-inch balls, and then we're going to throw it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, and they're going to get harder. You could keep them in the refrigerator until you eat them up, or you could freeze them. Totally up to you. All right, can you start making them into like 1-inch balls, buddy?
Yes.
Okay, and we're gonna set it right here. So once we have one ready,
Like this?
Yep, you're just gonna kind of squeeze it in your hand, and then you're gonna roll it into a ball, just like so, okay? And once you have that little ball, perfect.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna start setting them down on the plate. Here, back that up a little bit so we can see the plate here. Can you see that? Maybe not. Keep going, make them into little balls. And that's pretty much it. So I would love to hear if you were able to make the pumpkin energy balls, and I want to hear how they tasted and who did you make them with. And maybe post a picture or show us how they turned out. So like I said, I've never made these before, so I'm really anxious. I don't think I'm going to try them tonight, but tomorrow morning I'm going to try them out. So all right, have fun. Happy fall.